Hello, friends. Welcome back to Pyro Kitty's Tavern. I am April the Pyro Kitty. And I hope you all have had a great day, a great week. Oh. Okay, that's too loud. Okay. Technical difficulty. But yeah, I hope you all have been having a good time. We are going to continue and finish this Takoyaki Stand. That was a gift from Shut Up Dan / Scorchhold. Still not going to get used to that name change. We do have a puzzle going in the background. Give me... There it is. Okay. This is what the puzzle is. It is of an actual takoyaki stand in Japan. I believe this one is in Dotonbori, maybe? But it's an actual takoyaki stand with an elaborate octopus artwork installment over top. Obviously, mine does not have an artwork installment over top. Mine is a portable stand. But I thought it was a cute, fun puzzle. So if anybody wants to puzzle, feel free to join in. I also have discounts on 5 bombs of subs. Again, no obligation, but I have some to spend until the end of January, so I'm just turning them on because they go away. So yeah, so we're gonna finish this takoyaki stand. We got the base finished. Well, the quote-unquote wood part is finished. So yeah, so we're going to keep on working. I have already pulled a few items here. So this set is weird. It has me pull stuff from both bag 1 and bag 4. So I went ahead and grabbed the few things that it needs from bag 1 for this first step, just so I could get it out of the way. And so yeah, so the first step is to get these little drawers. I'm gonna use this tweezers to open them because, yeah, so they're little. So in these drawers are going to go a spoon and a fork. Get it focused. So there's that. Oh no. The spoon flipped out. And 2 knives go in this one. All right. So there is our cabinet loaded with different utensils. All right. And then it has us get this other cabinet. Take the drawers out because it's just easier that way for me. And in one of the drawers is going to go this little shell. And in the other is going to go this tool. Now, I am not sure what this is. I'm assuming it's some sort of cooking tool. Or food preparation tool. Yeah. It looks like a faucet to me. Like a water faucet. It's probably used as a water faucet in some sets, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to be in this context, but it's going in a drawer above a shell. Maybe like a pasta filler, you know how like, or like a bun filler. I don't know if that's a tool, but because it kind of looks like a caulking gun. anyway, so that's what we have prepared so far. And now... let's move on to the next step. I do want to give a shout out to one of the friends of our channel, Casey Snowart. She's playing Hollow Knight right now. We might end up actually raiding into her later. She is going through a little bit of a rough financial time. She's lost her day. Well, she lost her day job, and now she's found out to recently, like in the past couple days, that she's gonna lose her studio space, and so she's being a little stressed. So if you want to support an awesome artist and give her a follow, I recommend it. She's a great chill space, lovely art. She's a friend of the channel. Go support Casey. She is awesome people. Like I said, we might end up raiding into her later if she's still streaming. She does not usually stream on Sundays, but chat, she has a thing where she could have chat like win game streams from her where she plays sort of artistic games, and so that's what she's doing today. She's playing some awesome games. She's playing Hollow Knight, and then she'll be playing Paleo Pines later. But yeah, I'm always down for supporting our friends of the channel, and Casey is just having, so far, a pretty rough January, so everyone go support our friend Casey if you can. At the very least, give her a follow. Follows help get people, you know, known around Twitch, so... So, I just wanted to hype up Casey a little bit. She's going through a time. But yeah, so we're gonna keep on building. Like I said, it looks like we're making some sort of cabinet here. So, I hope everybody's been having a good start of the year. So far, January has been pretty chaotic for me. I work in a pharmacy in my day job, mentioned before, and it feels like everybody has the flu right now. So, we've been very busy, and we're understaffed, like, of course we are. Everybody be friendly to your pharmacies this time of year. It's pharmacy techs and pharmacists. People don't understand how difficult our job is, especially this time of year. People getting new insurances, and it's a high... People are sick a lot this time of year, especially this year. It seems like flu season is just crazy. So we're dealing with people being sick and people feeling antivirals and stuff like that for the flu, and on top of that, a lot of people's insurance is swapped over this month, and we get yelled at a lot this time of year. Because here in America, a lot of insurances reset their deductibles in January, so... And people don't understand that, and we get yelled at for it. I myself am charging people more for their drugs. Me, personally. I'm doing it. Oh, hold on just a second. All right. Ooh. These pieces just want to escape from me. There we go. All right. Sorry, I am being a distracted streamer today. All right, and that goes there. Okay, this is a strange one. So it has me put these bottles sideways. Like, well, let me put it on there and then I'll show you. It's very strange. Oh, I did it wrong. There. Okay, yeah, so it has... They're just sort of laying on their side on top. So that's interesting. So we got another little sauce bottle. And another glass bottle there. And then these two... Alright, and then this stuff goes on top. Okay. That goes there. Okay, so this is an interesting... It's like a little storage cabinet sort of thing. Oh, and we have a sticker. It is this sticker, and it specifically has it sort of cockeyed. Oh, it's should go lower than that. Rid of that dust on there. That might be too angled. There we go. We have some graffiti on there. All right, put the sticker sheet there. And now I'm gonna be off the screen here, but I was going to see what this says. Okay, so what does this say? It says, keep it up, laurel wreath. Keep it up, laurel wreath. So this says laurel wreath in black, and this top one says keep it up. I have a feeling that there's some context missing there. Okay, so next up, three of these, no, two of these. Whoa, there's two different ones. Oh boy. Oh, I see. So there's one with a sharp angle and there's one with a shallower angle. Oh, that's not tricky at all. Okay. So it specifies on the instructions this angle, not this one. I think that's funny. All right, so that's step one with the taller ones, and then the shorter ones go here. Look at Azar down there. He is so asleep. Okay. Sorry, my music is really loud, but I don't think it's loud on your end. I think it's just loud on my end, and you know what? You're gonna see my arm for a minute while I just need to turn my volume down. Okay. Sorry, guys. I am, like, super out of it today. Alright, and then on top... Oh boy. I can already tell these are going to be a pain. Okay, I gotta take this part off so that I can get this on. Oh, don't fall. Alright, and then this goes back on here. Woo. Alright, I gotta take this off. This is tricky. Okay. So, got... Once again, we're sort of making like a cabinet, like a counter. And then we got another sticker here. And then I'm going to read what this one says too. All right, so let's see what this little poster says. Look it on here so I can hold it in front of my phone. It says fresh sushi wahoo-sum sauce. Which wahoo is a type of fish. So I'm assuming that's what it's talking to, like sort of a fish sauce. Oh no. I messed up that sticker. There we go. I had to fix that sticker. And then this is no, excuse me. I had a sneeze sneak up on me. There we go. All right, what's next? So I need 2 gray. These. Oh, and we're gonna use some of these. This might be like a vent cover, maybe? Just looking at it. Don't know where it goes yet. Oh, no, this is gonna be part of the roof. I see. Part of the roof of the stand. Oh. Am I having a... I do seem to be having some up and downs with my bitrate, so I apologize in advance if... Ooh. Oh, where the heck did that go? Alright, hold on just a moment while I search for where this complete piece disappeared to. Like, it's not a small piece. Aha, I see where it went. As far back as it possibly can. I'm gonna mute my microphone because there's probably gonna be some chair sounds, and I will be right back. Ooh, okay. I am back. Sorry about that. Alright, yep, I see I am having a little bit of a bitrate drop. I apologize. It's just my internet, and I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. Alright, so this goes on here. I'm gonna take that off momentarily. Alright, so there is our completed little counter. And that goes right here. That goes right there. So there's a little bit of counter over here. And then this faces in, you know, so the chef can reach different sauces and the drawers that we put some utensils in and a shell. All right, so now we're going to get 5 of these bowls, I guess. Oh, and stack them up. Stack of bowls. Plates ready for customers. That goes right there, and then we're gonna put up some slats here. Oh, that one is longer than the others. I didn't realize that there were 2 different lengths. Okay. So that got some sort of slats to separate the dining counter from the kitchen, but you could still see things being cooked, so that's nice. And we also put this stack of plates. All right. Do that. Five of these. All right. Got some more stickers going on here. And all right, so I'm gonna pull up my translation here again, and we have open. So this is an open sign. Six pieces, 200 yen. 300 yen for 10 pieces. Special soy sauce. And then this one says vertical, but I think it's talking about them being on a stick because the picture is them on a stick. So down here it says the prices. It was 600 for, or 6 for 200 yen or 10 for 300 yen. Special soy sauce and vertical because they're on a stick. Oh, we just had a put on the hat redeem. Let me see, does my button work? No, it worked for a second. Where did started the timer? All right. I take the witch hat back off. But I'm trying to find out. Okay, well that one works. Why does my witch hat not work? My holiday hat works. Witch hat? Are you... I see, it's a thing that I need to figure out why it's not working. And I don't know why it's not working. Because it should be working. Alright, I might glitch out for just a second. There we go. Okay. Okay. I just had to reload my PNG layer. Like I said, it was a thing I needed to figure out why it wasn't working. Alright. I realized that. I just was trying to... It is a thing that I needed to figure out, because it should have worked. You know, all those fancy buttons I have? I never get to test them. Alright, so now we're gonna build a pole to put our pricing guide and our open sign on, now that we know what those are. Also, welcome in, Shut Up Dan. How are you doing, Dan? All right, so this has... So we looked up the translation, and this one gives the pricing for the takoyaki. And it goes right... Ooh. That goes right there. Long day in London watching a show called A Christmas Carol That Goes Wrong. I'm pretty exhausted, but good in... Well, I'm glad it's good in general. My day has not been bad. It started to get cold here again. So the temperature here goes crazy in this time of year. Yesterday, the highs were in the 80-degree Fahrenheit. Like around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, the highs are 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And I think tomorrow it's supposed to be in the mid-50s. So that's a really big jump in temperature. So I am getting ready to be cold. I had the air conditioner on for most of the past week and a half, and now I'm turning the heater on. And there is our open sign. Work's been crazy. It's the first of the year in pharmacy, so everybody has new insurances, and nobody likes having to pay more money, but they are, because that's how American insurance works. And also, everybody has the flu right now. Turn yourself into a feed and wrap up tight. I have a blanket with some stars and moons on the back of my chair that I wrap myself up in if I start getting cold on stream. So know that sometimes I am tending the tavern wrapped up in a blanket. There it is. All right, so it looks like now we're going to make some banners. That's going to be fun, and I'll look up what each one says as we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need that. You have a blanket when you stream, but yours is the lament configuration from the box with Hell from Hellraiser on it. Yeah, mine is just sort of like moons and stars. I would have rather them not use this floppy piece for this, and I would rather have used a solid piece, because this is going to be difficult to get lined up, I have a feeling. It also doesn't fit in the bracket very easily. Okay, there we go. No, don't bend. Okay, so now I've got to get it to be the correct length. Again, this would have been easily solved with a... Okay, I think I have that the right length. Okay. So now let's put on our banner signs here. Without losing anything. That's going to be the key. And remembering the order they go in. Some of the sticky is staying on my applicator thing here. And that's not good, because that means it sticks when it's not supposed to. All right, so we're going to see what this one says, and this is going to be a little more difficult. I think I'm going to put them on the banner first, because I think each one of these is one letter, so it will translate better if it knows what the whole phrase is. You need to be snug. Yes, okay. They need to be right up against each other. Multitasking, not a problem. I have been, like, all multitasking during stream today, too. I appreciate the lurky hangout while you're multitasking. Okay, let's see what this says. gonna have to hold it with the tweezers so I can hold it far enough away back here. So it says Dango Shop. What does that say? Osaka Specialty. So this little one over here says Osaka Specialty, and this says Dango Shop. Dango Shop. Or Dango Shop. Dango Shop. Except I want to say their A is more of an ah sound, so might be more Dango Shop. As a reminder, I do have a puzzle going in the background. If anybody is interested in working on a puzzle. I am going to have some water. Well, I just did have some water. All right. I do seem to be having some bitrate issues again. I apologize. There's unfortunately nothing I can do about it. It is just my internet is apparently crappy at the moment. Hopefully stream doesn't drop all the way. Yeah. There we go. All right, and then this goes in front of here, and that goes. Not sure what we're building here, but put a back post on. Oh, now we need another big plate from the other bag. That's not the right one. 6, 7, okay. Says there should be 2 of these. There's the other one. Alright, so it looks like we're going to start on our roof plate, which actually is really good timing because I'm about to have an ad break. So, I am going to finish this step real quick because it looks like it should be pretty quick put together. I'm gonna get this on here real quick, and then why does that not line up? Oh, I see. That goes in the middle there. Okay. All right. I'm going to get these on here, and then we're going to have that ad break. I am going to take just a brief break during the ad break, just to run to the restroom real quick. I will definitely be back before the ad is over. All right, so we've got our first sort of roof panel started. At most, I might set out the pieces needed for the next step, depending on if I have time. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put up the puzzle. I'm not going to swap scenes or anything. I'm just going to put up the puzzle. Oh. I totally missed taking off my witch hat. Oh, I didn't want to start the timer again. There we go. Dan, you got extra time with witch hat on. Okay, I will be back in about 3 minutes after that ad break. I'm not going to build during the ad break. I am going to mute my microphone, run to the restroom real quick, and possibly set out the pieces for the next step. And I will see you all in 3 minutes. That was me hitting my foot. But I am back. And my internet appears to be glitching again. Yay. Okay. 30 seconds remaining in the ad break. I hope everybody has eaten, hydrated, taken any medication that you might need. I am just going to set out the pieces for the next step. Or no, puzzle. And welcome back from the ad break. I hope you are not being too crazy annoyed by the bitrate drops. I apologize. There is sadly nothing I can do because it is just my internet is being awful. It's been behaving for a little while, and then yesterday we started to notice a little bit of hiccuping, like in our stream, like just like watching TV and stuff, and today it seems to be even more annoying. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. We are working on this Takoyaki Stand, which was a gift from just Shut Up Dan, aka Scorchhold. And we are going, so these, for anybody who has seen my streams, I usually do Lego and fake Lego, but all of what I usually do is Lego compatible. This is probably the first one I've done in a long time that is what's called mini bricks. Not micro bricks, but they are mini bricks. So they're kind of like as half size of a regular Lego brick. They're a little bit more difficult to work with, but not nearly like micro bricks. I won't work with micro bricks anymore. I've done several sets in micro bricks on accident, all of them. And they were all bad. All right, I need to get this page to stop. I need this page. There. Like I have a page holder. I should use it. But this book is kind of, this instruction book is a smaller instruction book, so it's a little harder to use my my book holder. All right, so now we're going to make some more of, like I said, we're making part of the roof here. That goes there. All right. Those go on after this piece. Okay. And then... Oh, did I use the wrong ones? I did. I used the wrong... I knew those the two different angle pieces would bite me in the butt at some point. Sure enough. Okay. So let's try that again with like 200% less messing up. Okay, there we go. Now I use the correct one. And now we're supposed to use the more extreme angle. Yeah, we're making kind of like a pointed side of the roof. 200% more. Okay. Ow! I got sharp cornered. Okay. So there is the side of our roof. And then these go here. All right, so that's what we've got so far. All right. Hello, McGaff. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. Some crazy first of the year madness always, but we are building and the stream is live for the most part, despite my internet's best efforts. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing this Takoyaki Stand. I do have a puzzle going. I don't think it's... Yeah, there's the puzzle. But yeah, so we're building this Takoyaki Stand, which is a Japanese stand that serves sort of octopus in like a dough fun. But this is a super cute set. It was a gift from Shut Up Dan off of my throne. Thank you again, Dan. But yeah, it's super cute. Lots of little chaotic details. I'm having to use lots of tools on it, though. It is mini bricks. Not guilty. You are guilty. It's a good guilty, though. Oh, is that why you changed your name? Was some fool called Scorch? I saw where you were going with that. I saw. You are correct, though. It was signed Scorch. But I'm pretty sure Scorch is you. All right. So now we're gonna make, so we made this side of the roof. Now we're gonna make the other side. Change your name because 99% of the people I hang out with here always greeted me with "Hi, Dan," so I change it. Reason it Shut Up, Dan is because there isn't a stream that goes by where my friend Crow doesn't end up saying that to me as we have a trolling with. Ah! I had a feeling it was something along those lines. Alright, I'm gonna use the correct angle piece this time, so I don't have to unbuild again. All right, and then on top of that, that goes the sharper angle. I am going to give another shout out to the friend of a channel, Casey, who is going through some rough financial time right now. She lost her day job and is going full-time streaming right now. And then she just found out that she's lost her art studio. So she's having to do a whole bunch of reconfiguring of how she lives and works. And if anybody wants to follow a great artist, I recommend friend of the channel, Casey Snow Art. She's a great person, great vibes. Right now she's playing Hollow Knight. She does not usually stream on Sundays. She is streaming this Sunday just because chat. Yeah, it has been a rough start of the year. And at the end of last year, she lost her roommate. So she already had gained full rent at her apartment, and yeah, she's having a rough time of it. So just trying to give support to her. We are probably going to raid into her later on if she's still doing her game stream. But I want to support Casey. She's a chill person. And I just lost a piece. Where'd it go? It was in my chair. But yeah, she's had a pretty rough start of the year. But she's handling it like a pro. So she usually is an art streamer. Right now she's playing Hollow Knight. She's panicking because she doesn't play games like this often. Okay, so it has me put this sticker on. Okay, the sticker is in 2 pieces. That's weird. All right, and then the other part of the sticker. Come on. There we are. All right, so there is the sticker for this end. Was I supposed to put a sticker on the other end? Did I miss that step? I don't see that step. Okay. So there's that. And now we're gonna put some lights on here. We have these little clear, transparent yellow. All right, so all right, thanks for joining in. I'll see you later, Dan. All right, so there's 3 lights. Ah, bunch more lights going on, I see. Yeah, the next step is hanging lights all across the front. Woo. Where did that piece go? It didn't fall. Ah, there it is. There we go. Once again, we're doing things in a weird order. Like, I would have rather put these on before I put the lights on. There we go. And now, a bunch more lights. And all right, so these lights go along the front here. It's because every food stand has to have some lights across the front. Oh, 6 lights. One more light. All right, there's some lights across the front. Ah, and now we put that sticker on. Again, weird order to have. Why didn't you just have me put this sticker on when I put this piece together? That's just weird. All right. There we go. Got that sticker on that side. And now we're gonna put this roof on. And that's gonna be challenging because I have these slats over here that have to line up. So it's gonna be a little challenging. Make sure I get in the view of a camera here. I have 2 cameras, but somehow I'll manage to do this without you being able to see. Okay, come on. There we go. All right, so move that so I could show you guys. There's the roof on in the front. By putting the roof on, it made these kind of bend in a little bit and made this sort of get like a nice hanging effect. Earlier we looked up what these signs said, and this one basically advertises that it can be served on a stick, and that it is 6 for 200 yen or 10 for 300 yen, and that there's a special soy sauce. This says Danbo shop or Dango shop and Osaka specialty. This says open. All right. So, what is the next step? The next step is to build some red lanterns. Three of those. And... okay. So we're gonna make some red lanterns. Alright, so that goes like that. 2 those. So there is one of our red lanterns. And we're gonna make that 3 times. There. Here is lantern number 2. And there is lantern number 3. Okay, so now we're gonna put some stickers on these. So there's 3 lanterns, and I'm going to have different sign on each lantern. And then after I get these stickers on here, we will look up what this sticker means. one is tricky to put the stickers on just because there's nothing really to line up with. So there's one. There's two. And come on. Get back on there. I talk to my stickers, don't mind me. Ah! No, you're not supposed to come off. Okay, so now we are going to see what these say. This one says sashimi. This one says takoyaki. And this one says hisashi. I'm not sure what hisashi means. Okay. So now where did these go? So we're gonna get from the back this side. No, this side. Right? Yes. So up front goes this one. This one goes here. This one goes here. Yeah, so we've got our advertisement lanterns on there that shows what we're serving at our stand here. Oh, excuse me. And then I had a surprise sneeze. Got a sticker that goes on here. All right, so let's see what this sign says before I put it together. It'll be easier to translate now. Shinise Sushi. Ancestor. Yeah. So down here it says ancestor in that little red. And then Shinise Sushi. Okay, so now we're going to put together another sign. All right, so there's our sign. Looks like it's on a light. And that goes right there. There's like a... I don't know if it's a light or a bell. But advertisement there. And that is all for this step. So let me clear out my tray. And I didn't actually have a tray to put my next step in, so I'm going to... I did separate it, but I just kind of had to separate it on these smaller plates. So I'm going to... I'm gonna put it in here. All right, there we go. Now that is going to be much easier than working on 3 separate things. All right. So now we're on to step 5. Need some bigger pieces from bag 1, which I have set behind me here. Okay. goes there. All right, now where do I put this? Trying to guess where these go. The instructions are not clear. Okay, so there's that. There's that. I don't know why it had us get that plate out because it didn't have us use it. That's weird. All right. I think we're gonna start making the tile roof. Pretty sure that's what we're working towards now. Oh. Why did you turn off light? That was weird. My light just like randomly turned off. Wait. And it's not like battery powered or anything, so it's plugged in. Look, today things are being weird. Okay, did I get everything out? That. Okay. So one of these has a sticker. Both of these have a sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and put those stickers on because I find it a lot easier to put the stickers on before. So it's kind of like little patchwork. Patchwork repairs. I'll show it up on camera here in just a second. Focus. There it goes. All right, so 2 of those. All right. Now we're going to use this piece. This one is a little bit more challenging. Alright. Where does this go? Here? This is a very greebly roof, tile roof, which is fun. Alright, there's that. Oh, I am doing this wrong. It's fine, it's fine. I recovered. I figured it out. Okay, so there is our very greebly roof tile. There it is. Could not find the next piece. Okay, 6 of those, 2 of those, 7 of these. I knocked a piece off. What did I knock off? I know I dropped a piece. I think it was one of these. Yes, hopefully I have an extra one of those. Because I cannot find it. Yeah. Okay. Let's take in this. And we're going to put some of these on here. in these empty spaces. Looks like. Ooh. Tried to pop off. Still is trying to pop off. There is our tile roof. Now we're gonna add some brackets of some sort. It's kind of tricky getting this together, right? But and some sort of bracket going on here. We do have an ad break coming up shortly. I'm going to try and get this part finished before that starts. What color are those? Gray? Yeah. Okay, so now on this piece that is very fragile, very fragile. We've got to insert these. This is challenging. No, don't. Some of these go in really easy, and then some of these are not wanting to go in at all. Like, some went in so easy that I'm like, they're gonna fall out. Fall out, just like that one did. And then this one, like I said, is bare. It's not even wanting to go in. You know, I'm actually gonna snooze that ad break. I don't usually snooze my ad breaks, but Centroa is on his way home, and I'd prefer to take it when he is home. That I could say hello to him during the ad break, but I don't know if that's gonna work out timing-wise. Okay. that hurt my fingers a lot. Okay. I'm gonna have to use the tweezers for this part because that really did hurt my fingers. These probably won't hurt my fingers quite so bad. They don't have the nub on top. This is a very difficult piece to get put together. And not just because of its size, it's just... Even if these were regular size bricks, I feel like this would be a challenge. Okay, and then that goes on the end here. All right, I feel like there would have been another way to do that step. So there is our completed roof half. I'm not looking forward to doing that on the other side. All right, so next step is to put a bunch of stickers on here. All right. But let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and run the ad break. I don't have enough snoozes to keep us snoozed until Suntroa gets home. So I am just gonna go ahead and run the ad break. But during the ad, I am just gonna put the stickers on these. It's these stickers. They don't really have any text on them. It's these blue ones up top. It's just decoration. And I'm just going to put the stickers on these blue tiles because there's a lot of them. And I'm just going to go ahead and get that on there. And then when we get back from the ads, of course, we'll complete this. We'll keep working on the build. I will probably, when Suntroa gets home, I will have to take a break. Like I said, I was really hoping to time it with the ad break, but he got off work late, so that timing is not going to work out. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the ads and hopefully get this part of the roof all finished and get the next side started. And then I'll just have to take a little bit of a break when he gets home to help feed Azar. So I will see you all in 3 minutes. If you are a subscriber, you will get to see me put stickers on these, but that's all I'm going to be doing. Nothing really exciting. There's just so many stickers. I just want to go ahead and get these on here. Nope. Ah. Keep these in order. All right. I am dropping stuff. Ooh, no. That is crooked. That is really crooked. Well, it's just gonna have to stay crooked. I had dropped a piece earlier. I'm gonna give a cursory look for that piece. Not sure where that piece went. I really hope there's an extra. Our ad break will be over in 10 seconds. There it is. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Like I said, all I did was put the stickers on these banner. And now I'm hanging them on their holder. I did miss, there is a small word on here, and I am going to put it up under the translation and see what it says. Speciality. That's all it says. And so that goes here. There we go. I have a flag hanging on that part. And then we're going to put these brackets on the back. But we're not going to attach it yet, apparently. All right. Welcome back from the ads. We are just going to continue on building this. What is that piece? This takoyaki. What am I saying? Takoyaki stand. I'm getting tired, can you tell? I swear I got plenty of sleep. Okay, so it looks like we're building some sort of sign. Okay. So that goes there. I am struggling a little bit. Okay. Oh, I see. I missed a step. I missed a step. Guys, I missed a step. I can't count. I can't read numbers, apparently. All right, and then this goes there. Okay. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay. So now we're going to put a sticker on here. There's our sign, and we are going to see what it says. So I can't hold it like that. I gotta hold it with my fingers. There's no... See what it says. It says grilled takoyaki. It says takoyaki. What does the little sign say? Ancestor. Yeah, so this says takoyaki. And the little red part says ancestor. All right. Okay, and then it has us go to the next step. Okay. Did you see me throw that, guys? I just hurled that across my desk. All right, we're gonna put the last of these damaged roof tile stickers. All right. Okay. So now we're going to put tiles for this one. It's going to be a challenge, I'm sure. How many am I supposed to get of these? 6. I am just grabbing and grabbing. Okay. Hope you guys can sort of see what I'm doing. Actually, I think this camera might be better for this part. Oh. Okay. Excuse my yawn, guys. Keep, like, trying to not lose track of where I am. And start on one end to kind of work my way the other. Use that to straighten out these pieces a little bit. There we go. Vertebrae. Welcome back, Dan. Sorry, I've been focused on trying to keep this straight. So greebly. All right. Next step. Oh no, we got another one of these crazy bracket things. I don't like these bracket things. I'm trying to think if there's a better way to build this step than what they say. Because I feel like there's a better way to build this step. Woo. dropping pieces also. Oh, that's silver. Okay. So what I'm gonna try and do, because this step was stupid hard earlier, I'm gonna put them on here first. Well, no, that won't work. Will it? Yeah, that should work. Won't it? No. Okay. Okay. Or I'll do it the hard way. Gotta be the hard way. At least I can't logic out a different way to do it. Bringing me people. Welcome in, Crow. Welcome in. How is your stream? Brings the coffee. Thank you, I need the coffee. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? For those who are the first time here, welcome. I am April the Pyro Kitty. I do cozy games and build Lego. It's going pretty good. I am building a Takoyaki Stand. You can see the completed one up there in the corner. This is what I've got so far. This was a gift from Dan. Oh, this is the Crow from the shut up part of the name. I see. How are you? How was stream? If you have anything you want to share, feel free. I am working on this roof part, trying not to cuss at it too badly. Well, I don't really cuss much here, but we're fairly family friendly. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see. Welcome in, Lunaris. Welcome in, Darkray. So, for those who are first time here, I am April the Pyro Kitty. This is Pyro Kitty's Tavern. I play cozy games. I build Lego. I try to be a nice chill place to hang out. and just have some chill vibes. Got some chill music going. Try not to lose pieces. Good, I'm glad. Like I said, we just try and keep it chill here. Low stress. Trying to get her into death metal, but it's not working out. Oh, Dan. Okay, this part hurts my fingers. Or at least it did on the last step. I'm hoping maybe it won't this time. We'll see. It's like some of these are really hard and some of these are really easy. I don't know. All right, that one was a lot easier than the last time. And then we have this sign, which we translated, and it says Takoyaki. No surprise. And it goes on top here. As this is a Takoyaki Stand. And now we put the brackets on the back. So here are two parts of our roof, and I'm betting the next step is going to be to attach them. And I am correct. Okay, so... and for those curious, there is a link to this build that I am building right now on Amazon. But again, Crow, if you have anything you want to share, any socials or anything, feel free. But if you have to raid and run, of course, don't let me keep you. There we go. So there is the roof on our stand. We still have a whole nother bag, guys, so we are not done yet. Alright, thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your tea in the corner. And thank you for the follow. Alright, now we're gonna build the top part here. Certified legend. You mix all this stuff, you use it. Oh, okay. Awesome. Well, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the lurk. Thanks for the raid. I do not get many raids around these parts. My little chill tavern. And one of those. Okay. Let's do this without hurting my fingers. That's always the challenge. All right. Oh, we've got a bird. Because of course a bird has landed on this stand. I need to wait to put the bird on. Don't put the bird on yet, Pyro. Now I can put the bird on. That goes up there to complete the roof, and now we're going to build, looks like the little smokestack. Because you gotta have a way to release the smoke out of the booth. Yes, I do have a drop game. If you land for 95% or higher, I will mail you a random sticker so long as you are 18 plus and a follower. If you are a follower and under 18 plus, I will still reward you. You'll just have to pick 60 seconds of a voice mod because I don't want to get addresses from minors. Is that? Yeah, I guess that is right. Okay. And then that goes right there. Oh no. I put the bird on the wrong side. I had it turned the wrong way. There we go. All right, I feel like I've not put this together properly. But, I mean, I followed the instructions. It's just not... Maybe that needs to come further out. Okay, that's holding together much better. There we go. There's our little chimney. Did I miss? All right, so that is a finish on step 5. And I'm gonna have to take just a brief little break to go and feed this sleepy doggo. So I will be back. Thank you all so much for your patience while I go and feed the doggo. I will be back hopefully shortly. We'll see how quickly he eats. Suntroa is home now, so if he doesn't finish eating for me, Suntroa will take over. But yeah, I'm going to put up Bet sleepy dog will jump to life second food. I don't know. He's not much of a, he doesn't like his food much. I do have a puzzle up and going, so I'm going to go ahead and swap over to this puzzle screen. Feel free to join in. It is pinned to the top of chat. Or let me put it in. I do also have a maze game going in the background. If you would prefer to just wander the maze, you can. In fact, I'm going to leave it up on the maze today. But that puzzle is still live. Feel free to go and work on that. I will be back, we'll say no longer than 10 minutes. And we will finish this build. We have one bag left. Okay, I am back. Thank you so much for your patience. Sometimes you just gotta take a break to feed the doggo. And doggo's schedule is their own schedule. Okay. Oh, actually. Hold on. I forgot. I need to end. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, it automatically ended it. Okay, that works. All right. So now we are going to finish our takoyaki stand here. It looks like we have some more details to do on the side here. Our menu board, some stools, and our cooker over on the side. All right. So now we're going to put wheels on our stand. And little legs. There we go. Did I unmute? Okay, I did. I sometimes forget to unmute. So I always have to make sure. You would have told me. We have lots of silver parts going on right now. All right. Woo. He went flying under my monitor stand. Come on. There you are. Not sure what we're building here, but it's certainly very interesting. Maybe a handle? Not that far. Attaching the wrong part. Alright, and then we do that twice. So... Oh, and I make 2 of those. Okay. I need to make that again. I still have 2 of these left. Oh, I see. It's hard to see, but there's 2 of those in the middle of these. I don't think any of the music is from Star Trek. It's all, just sort of generic dream-safe music. The name of it is, up at the, scrolling at the top of, the chat box there. Okay, so now we get to do the fun part. It is going to flip and work on the bottom side, which this is going to be difficult. All right, so this is challenging. Break it. That's what I'm going to do. Break it. Okay. I need to push these back a little bit. I did not give much wiggle room here. This would have been much easier to do before it had me put the roof on. Build. Just saying. I'll try laying that on the side. No! Okay. I think I got it. All right, so there's one wheel done. Need to adjust these a little bit. All right, there we go. There's the other wheel. Oh. All right, that challenge complete. What's it got for us next? So we have a basket, a barrel, and a cooking pan. Handle's trying to come off there. All right, and then it has us put some sticks in the barrel. So there's our barrel. Nothing in the basket, but in the pan, we do have two, I'm gonna call them asparagus. There we go. And then it has us hang this rolling pin up on the wall here. Oh, hold on. Knocking other stuff off. There is our rolling pin. Okay. You need to stay. All right, now it looks like we're gonna make a pot, looks like a cauldron, sort of. All right. Oh, I see. This goes in first. I see. I see. Right, and then a little handle spout. Little spout on the side. There is our sort of a cooking barrel cauldron, and then it has one of these signs on the outside. And the sign says, come on, focus, translation app. Well, it's not translating this one. All I'm getting is Himmy, but that's not helpful. Okay, so there's our cooking cauldron. We're gonna set that aside. We do have an ad break coming up here shortly. So I'm gonna try and get through the next step, which has some of these animals. Okay. I am not gonna catch up. So I'm gonna go ahead and run that ad break. I do run a 3-minute ad break every hour to eliminate 3 rolls. So I will be back in 3 minutes. I don't build during the ad break, but I will probably pull out what pieces I need for the next step to get ready. And I will see you all in 3 minutes. Thank you so much for your patience. Feel free to join in on the puzzle while you're waiting on the ad. And yeah, I'll see you in 3 minutes. You deny my adverts. Refusal to advert. Well, you just get to see me collect pieces then. Wait, what? And that. That I don't know. Did you get hit with adverts, Dan? Unexpected adverts? I have a minute and a half left in the ads, and then we're gonna start this next step. Thank you for that sub. You cannot handle seeing the ads, but you know what that means? You've got to pick your sub reward to go in the cauldron. So what potion ingredient would you like, Dan? Oh, hold on. There's a thing in the way. Why are you in the way? Number 10, we're gonna go with the card. I can get these to cooperate with me. Okay. All right. Into the cauldron of potion ingredients you go. These ones I remember are kind of sticky, so I kind of have to... There we go. There we go. Thank you so much for subbing. That is number 7. When we hit 10, we will run a sticker giveaway. So there is our current potion on the way. We are at 7 ingredients. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody else. All you missed was Dan picking his potion ingredient. Odd it didn't auto-renew. Yeah, I don't know how subs do their thing. It never makes sense to me. But thank you again for the sub. I appreciate it. They help me keep buying more Legos and games for streams. Okay, you know, I should probably put what's together on the bottom first, and then work my way up. That probably makes more sense. That. No, I am putting this in totally the wrong spot. totally the wrong spot, guys. Come off of there. Okay. Let's put this this part together correctly. How's that? Let's pay attention. Okay, there we go. Ooh, piece of candy. I have M&Ms today. I ran out of my little marshmallows, so for now I have M&Ms. So thank you for the M&M, Dan. I need to order some more of my marshmallows, but I'm not going to complain about M&Ms. This step is very confusing. You know what? I don't think those redeems work right now. I thought I turned them all off. Well, no, I thought I left those on. Why did that not do anything? You're not breaking things. You're making me aware of things that are broken, that should not be broken. Okay, I think I fixed it. See, these are things I need to know that are broken. So... really, you're helping. There you go. There's your snow. I fixed it. That's what happens when I like turn off some commands, but then forget that they're connected to other commands, and then I've got to fix it because I'm like, wait, I didn't fix it all the way. Okay. There's that. And now... All right, and now we're gonna put these together, I'm assuming. Yeah. And one of those, and plant. Because obviously there has to be a plant. There. Right. And so now we're going to, we have another cauldron, like a little cooking pot. It's gonna go on there. And it's gonna get these two well, in most Lego sets they are cotton, but I think they're supposed to be sort of like bubbling, like boiling water. Hi, Cortez. Welcome in. I'm glad you got the Christmas card. There we go. It didn't take this long to get to you, just don't check your physical mail. That's fair. Okay, so our big cooking pot is going to get a octopus, which makes sense as this is a octopus stand. A shell is gonna go in, and then our stirring spatula, which kind of disappears down in there. There we go. And that goes on here. All right. Might be easier if I put the legs on and then... The seal was intact, so now you have 2 of them. Yay! I always wonder if those seals make it. Okay. Get in there and stay in there. There we go. So there is our cooking pot with an octopus in there and some boiling water. Oh, and now I need to make a flag. You're off to bed. Good night, Dan. Have a good sleep. All right, this one's going to be tricky because I have to put a sticker over all 3 of these, if I can get them on there at all. You know, this might not be the right stick. Do I have a longer stick? I do have a longer stick. Okay. I thought they were the same size, but they're not. There we go. Okay. So now, tricky part. Gotta put a sticker over all 3 of these on both sides. And I'm going to see what it says before I put it on, because that'll be easier. It says Chinese noodles. So, advertising another type of food they have. Right, and then on the other side. All right. There's our flag, and it goes... So there is our little cooking pot, which is kind of a side piece to the stand. And next, we're going to make our stools. That. All right, and then 8 of these. Yes, the last one was finished. It was finished sometime off stream. So now there is a new puzzle. For those just joining in, here is our new puzzle. It is a photograph this time. So good luck. I hoped the last one was a good one, at least. I hope it was, like, tough in a good way. This one probably is also going to be tough. Ooh. It's fun, just really busy with lots of the same color all over the place. So that one I actually found, the one last week I found, or last stream, was one used for like an actual jigsaw puzzle. That's how I found it, because I was looking for something that was actually used for a jigsaw puzzle. Like a physical jigsaw puzzle. Don't expect this one to be as tough as the last. We'll see. So I think these stools are really cute pattern. There's like a little floral pattern on there. Okay. And now we're gonna put these legs on. There's one stool. No. Just realized I stepped it up to 500 pieces. Yep. You guys were finishing them too quick sometimes. Depending on who's in the chat, sometimes they'd get finished pretty quick. All right, so there's our 2 stools. All right, what's next? Next is our sign. Like a menu board. Two of those. Punished for being too good. Well, I want to leave you guys a challenge. See? So I want to make sure it's nice and challenging for you. I don't want it to be too easy. All right, and then this. Okay, so now I gotta build that again. All right, and then I attach these. Well, actually, no. Let me go ahead and put the stickers on these first. I have an extra sticker, but I don't know where it went or where it goes. Did I miss it? You know, I think it goes on the other side of this pot. So I'm going to put it on the other side of this pot. It's the same one that's on the far side, so... There we go. So I'm going to read what these menu boards say before I put them on there, because that's easier to do. Says takoyaki, 6 pieces for 200 yen, 300 yen for 10 pieces, 760 yen fresh crab sushi. What do you say? Specialty. Time sale. So basically it's just sort of the prices. All right, what does this other side say? It's talking about the drinks. And then it lists several drinks which are not translating properly because it's sort of giving like their real name, or you know, like, you know how sometimes things don't translate one-to-one. And I could tell that's what it was, because it kept being like laurel wreath, which I know is not what it actually says. Okay, so put these on here. I put that together wrong. Did I? Okay, I put one of the pieces in the middle in the wrong spot. I thought it might be in the wrong spot. It didn't feel like it was in the right spot. Now it feels like it's in the right spot. Okay, so now I gotta fix this one too. All right, and that goes... Okay, so there is our menu stand. One side has the drinks, one side has the price, and I think that is it. We have completed our takoyaki stand, guys. I'm gonna move this over here. And don't worry, I'll move that camera so you can see it a little bit better. right, so there is our takoyaki stand. It is nice and busy. The menu board and stools and the little cooking pot. There's the inside. So yeah. Once again, thank you to Dan. Let me give him a shout out. So you could go and follow Shut Up Dan or Scorchhold, as he used to be known. There it goes. Very slow to shout out. Thank you very much for gifting this to us for our holiday gift. And yeah, so we have wrapped up. Don't worry, guys. I will leave that puzzle up and going. Feel free to keep working on it. I'm not going to take it down. Thursday, you'll have until Thursday. We'll say that. You'll have until my stream on Thursday. So you have plenty of time if you just want someplace to chill and hang out. Feel free to work on that. Check out my socials or join the Discord, which is mine and Suntroa's joint Discord. For any schedule updates, actually, if you give me just a moment here, I'll bring up my schedule. Is it this one? No. I recently made a new schedule, and of course, it's not saved to my favorites. Yes, this is this week. This is this week. Okay. For a raid target. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope I see you all again on Thursday, where I will be starting up Trash Goblin and playing some cute, cozy games. Thank you again, Crow Dyer, for the raid and for the follow. Thank you again to Shut Up Dan for the gift of our build this month. There are my raid calls. The top one if you are a subscriber, the bottom one if you are not. And let me find someone to go say hello to. I have somebody in mind, but let's see who else might be on. Okay, yeah, we've got to go say hello. We're going to go say hello to Casey Snowart. I have shouted her out a couple times during stream today. She is a friend of the channel who is... she's been going through a crazy time at the start of the year. She lost her day job, and now she just found out this week that she's going to lose her studio space. She is an artist most of the time. But today she is doing a special game stream. She was playing Hollow Knight earlier, but now she is playing Paleo Pines. So we're gonna go say hello to our friend Casey. So make sure you copy down one of those raid messages. Once again, top if you are not a follower or not a subscriber. Bottom one if you are a subscriber. Reverse that. Top if you are a subscriber, bottom if you are not a subscriber. I have my life together. I promise. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and I will see you on Thursday for the game Trash Goblin. Bye, friends. Well, maybe. If it'll let me. There we go. All right. Bye, everybody.